Greetings metalheads, welcome to another edition of the Friday 13th YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about some album reviews. So the first one is a band called The Gathering of Kings, who are releasing their new album on the 29th of July 2022 on RN Records. The album is called Enigmatic. Now this band, The Gathering of Kings, is a really good, interesting project. The band have released 3 albums so far. And the first album was called The First Mission, released in 2019. The second album was released in 2020 called Discovery. Now, only recently discovering the band with the new album, I had to check out some of the early material, and I have to say the first 2 albums are really good. There's some really special guests on this album, some great singers, some great musicians, and the music to me is kind of hard rock, AOR, with some progressive elements. They're a really cool project, and they're really well worth checking out. So if you've heard the early material, you'll know just how great they are. If you haven't heard them before, please check them out. Now, having done a little bit of research on this project, I believe they were formed in 2000. I could be wrong, but what I've looked at on the internet says the band or the project were formed in 2000, with some very interesting musicians and vocalists. Now, this project was put together by Ron and Nina Dahlgren, which was put together as an AOR hard rock project, kind of in the vein of Avantasia and Phenomena, with the main songwriting by Victor Olsen, who became the main songwriter. Now the music's pretty much Swedish style, as we all know, Swedish musicians are fantastic, so you're going to get top quality music on this album. So with this third album about to be released, I'm going to tell you who the vocalists are on this album and also the musicians. So the singers on this album, we've got Johnny Lindqvist, who's also in Nocturnal Rites. Now Johnny's contribution to metal, in Swedish metal in particular, has been a fantastic success for him. He's a fantastic singer and really does a great job with Nocturnal Rites. Also in this album is Rick Alzers, who's also involved with Masterplan. Now Rick is also involved with Herman Frank, who used to be with Accept. He does the vocals for his albums as well. Rick has also released his own solo album recently, which is a fantastic album. If you haven't heard it, check it out. Also on this album is former Firewind vocalist Apollo Pathinosi, who did some fantastic albums with Firewind. It's just a shame he left the band, but Apollo is a great singer, fantastic singer from Greece. Now also on this album doing the vocals is a vocalist called Tobias Jansson, who's involved with Evil Masquerade and Angel Blake. Also on vocals is Alexander Thursborg. Now guitar players, we have Victor Olsen, who's involved with a band called Sapphire. Also on guitar we have a guitarist called Magnus Mald, who's been involved with Air Raid, Majestic Dimensions. On the bass guitar we have Mikael Plainfield on bass guitar, who's involved with a band called North Tail. And on drums we have Jonas Karlsbach, who's been involved with a band called the Night Flight Orchestra. As we all know, that's Bjorn from Soilwork. Also on drums we have Ephraim Larsson on drums, who's also involved with Sapphire and also Gathering of Kings and a band called Streamline. And also on keyboards we've got Joel Selforce. Now we also have some special guests on this album doing vocals, backing vocals. We've got Peter and Nina Gronville and Nina Radston. Now all 3 of them share the same song together. They all do the song Feed You My Love, with additional vocals by Teresa Svensson. Now as you can see, there's some great musicians on this album and vocalists, so it's a really interesting album. So I'm going to tell you what I think of the album now. Now the album contains 13 songs, so I'm going to tell you what the songs are on this album. The first song is called Galateus, then we're followed by Vagabond Rise, Here Be Dragons, Firefly, not to be confused with Fate's Warning song, How the Mighty Have Fallen, The Rainbow and the Star, The Prophecy, Feed You My Love, Clone Trooper, Long Kiss Goodnight, New Life, Lionheart, and the bonus song Fool's Cabaret. Now Galacticus is the intro, so the first song on the album is called Vagabond Rising. This kind of reminds me a little bit of Europe or maybe John Norham's solo albums. It's a really catchy song, really well put together, nice melodic vocals. Now another 2 bands that spring to mind on this song is Skagerrak, Hint of Treat. Now the next song's called There Be Dragons. Now the vocals on this song are really cool, and they kind of remind me of Narnia, the Swedish band that have done successful albums. And even the song's got a vibe of Narnia with a little hint of Yngwie Malmsteen, which is a really cool put together song. It's really well worth checking out. The song is called There Be Dragons. Now the next song is called Firefly. It kind of reminds me a bit of Nightwish without the operatic vocals. Don't get me wrong, it's a really good song. And also another band called Tarot. Now the vocals on this song is also done by Apollo, like I said, former Firewind. Fantastic singer. The next song is called How the Mighty Have Fallen. This features Rick Alzers on vocals, who's a fantastic singer. This guy's really come a long way. He kind of reminds me a bit of Yorn. He's got that graspy vocals, which really fit well with the music. Now, A Rainbow and the Stars, the next song. This is like a ballad, melodic ballad. It's a fantastic song, some really awesome vocals, some great guitar playing and vocal keyboards. It's a really well put together song. Really, really good song indeed. It's like I say, it's a ballad. It's really well worth checking out. So if you're going to buy the album, check out this song. Now the next song's called The Prophecy. This kind of reminds me a little bit of Survivor. Also, this song kind of reminds me a little bit of Talisman. Jeff Scott Soto's band, the very early stages of Talisman. I also like the song Clone Trooper. That's a really cool song. This is track number 9. So if you're going to listen to the album and buy it, check out track number 9. It's called Clone Trooper. Catchy song, some fantastic guitar playing. Some great vocals. Long Kiss Goodnight is a really good song. It features Rick again on vocals. Like I say, Rick is a fantastic singer, as I've said before. He's really come a long way since he first started out, and this song really proves how strong a vocalist he is. The song New Life is a really good song, which followed the one I've just mentioned. And on this song, the vocals kind of remind me of Goran Edmonds' vocals, kind of like an Yngwie Malmsteen sort of vocalist. He's a real fantastic singer, whoever's singing on this song. But it's a really good song. Now the next song is called New Life, which is a fantastic song. I'm not 100% sure who's singing on this song, but if I listen to the vocals, it kind of reminds me of Goran Edmond, who used to sing with Yngwie Malmsteen. Now the next song is called Lionheart. This kind of reminds me of Skagerrak. I always thought Skagerrak did some really good albums, especially the first 3 albums. So if you're a fan of Skagerrak, you're going to like this song. It's called Lionheart. So this is a really, really good album. If you like melodic rock, hard rock, AOR, this is an album for you. I'm going to give it 4 out of 5. I think it's a really good album. And if you like the 2 previous albums, you're really going to like this. I also like the artwork. It's real futuristic, catchy, kind of hippified in the future. But it's a really good album. It kind of looks a bit like a Yes album from the early albums. So, like I said, this band's called The Gathering of Kings. The album is called Enigmatic. And it's a fantastic album on RN Records, released on the 29th of July 2022. So thanks for watching this review. I hope you like it. I hope you like the album. Stay safe, metalheads. More album reviews coming soon. Thanks for watching.